I had just completed a heating and air conditioning vocational, and I was trying to figure out what to do next. Being that I have a large sentence, I was told no for a lot of things throughout the beginning of my incarceration. So I tried very hard to find things that were positive for me to better myself. So when a woman came to me and told me about EWOP, I had no idea what it was. I just saw the name, Empowering Women Out of Prison. And honestly, I really didn't think that I was going to get selected. But I took a leap of faith and I wrote them a letter with my story in it and asked for an application. I was expecting an application and or hoping for one anyways. And instead, I got given a pass to say I had an interview, and I was at a loss for words because I wasn't sure exactly what it was because I hadn't heard back. But when I went for the interview, it was for EWOP. And I cried the entire interview. I'm a crier. And I honestly didn't believe anywhere in my heart that I was going to get picked. Because I was told no so much, and because I had so much shame for what I had done. And when I got told to pack, I was in disbelief. Like, I didn't really think that I was going to get to be chosen to come. So I was so grateful, terrified, but ready to find out exactly what it was. Because people told me that we were going to learn to open a business. We were going to learn how to do a business plan. That was all that I knew in the beginning.
I actually came from a different unit. I came from Hobby, and it's a max security unit. So when I got here, I was very shell-shocked. Yes. It's a lot different here. People are actually nice to you, and they smile at you. And at first, coming from a unit where you just don't do that, it was a shell shock, to say the least. But it was for the best. I prayed while at Hobby that God would open new doorways for me and just give me a way out, something that would help me better myself. And He put me here. So I'm very thankful for that.
I have complete confidence that EWOP is going to be there for us every step of the way. And I found out when we came here, we found out that it's not even just about the business. It's about finding out who we are as individuals. When we first started, they wanted us to start writing down our dreams. Being in prison for so long, over a decade, I didn't have any. I didn't have anything to write down. So it was kind of embarrassing, and I really kind of wanted to just kind of leave because everybody had all these dreams they were writing down and I didn't. But it's because you stop dreaming when you come in here. So they pushed with us and worked with us and showed us how to start taking steps, even if you're not sure. And they showed us how to connect our heads with our heart. Like, they helped us to dig inside and find out what's inside of us and what really drives us and pushes us to want to help others and be better. And so being that they've done that for us in here, we know that they're going to walk with us every step of the way out there. They're great supporters for us.
Yeah, EWOP has taught me that being vulnerable is really our strength. Yeah. And that's something that I had struggled with for a very long time, you know, because we just don't get that exposure. It's just something that we're not going to have while in here. And so they've really helped us grow in that aspect. I'm just really excited to see what's to come.
Yeah.
All of the volunteers are so amazing. They're what make this run and work, and help give us hope. So we would be nothing without the volunteers.
I mean, it's so overwhelming to see that they're excited to meet us. They're excited to get to know us. Like, they are so encouraging, and it's really, it's invigorating to have people that have complete confidence in your ideas and your business, and they give you tips and pointers, and it's something that we probably, I don't know about you, but I didn't really get stuff like that on the outside.
Yeah.
I just worked really hard for what I had. And it's so amazing how God places the right volunteers in your path when you're just trying to find your way, to help you find your way, to show you a way to go. It's really, it's amazing.
I think second chances and third chances and fourth chances are everything, because without them, we would be defined by that one mistake or even multiple mistakes we made. And you know, one thing that I always go back to is that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us.
Yeah.
You know, and so we should be giving other people the same courtesy and grace as he gives us. So
yes, it's easy to get caught up in while you're here. And it's easy to not see past that or to not see behind that, you know, to forget about who you were before this. And being that God did send his son to die for us, you know, to give us another chance. We were given that chance so that we would take it, you know. But it's not easy walking out there after being in here for so long. So it is kind of like a reintegration type process that they're teaching us before we ever walk out. So as far as second chance, this is third, fourth, you know, but being that we're different this time and they've given us the tools to be able to succeed when we get out.
Yeah, for sure.
And they give us a support system that, you know, we might not have had. So it's phenomenal to know that we have this chance, but this time it's a different kind of second chance.
It's made us stronger and better to get to go through this. It's been my biggest blessing, that's for sure.
Yeah, me too.
An unlikely one, but the biggest one.
Yeah.
With my mom, she has never given up on me. It does not matter what I have done. She's never given up on me, and she has shown me so much grace and mercy, and she's always kind and loving, and she's always the one to build up. And I hope one day that I will be able to be that to my son. So.
As far as for me, I've seen my mom go through so many different trials and tribulations in her life, and I've seen how she's also overcame them all. So that's a model for me, as that I can do the same. I can overcome my past, and for my mom, I'm truly grateful. I've almost lost her a few times. And it was really scary, you know? And I know that a lot of people that have lost their mothers while they were in here. And I look up to my mom, you know, to see the change in her, to know that she's seen the change in me. And I don't get to see her a lot being in here. But I will say that when she came to my graduation, I saw a total look of pride and confidence in her, that she was so proud. And that's something that, you know, every child wants to see from their mother. And I am a mother. A lot's happened in this 11 years that I've been incarcerated. So I will say that my kids and we're trying to reestablish another relationship that's better than before. And I just hope that I can be the mom that they deserve.